Hello everyone. We were checking out the stocks this morning. Started the stream a little later than I'd intended to. Had some things I had to do this morning, but we've got the stream started. I'm still getting everything ready. I'm just gonna leave my SoFi chart up. I was watching it. I'm gonna move it real quick so you guys can see it better. And yeah, so she's taking a nice little dip. She did almost hit. Or wait, no, this isn't SoFi. This is another one. SoFi. So we're looking at SoFi. Watched her here. She dipped here, and I was like, I don't know. I was unsure. Just kind of watched it, and then I went loop and loop, loop. So that's what she's doing. But anyway, I'm still moving some things around and getting everything ready, so give me just a minute. Hey, Vix. And there I am. What is on the corner of the screen? What is that? Oh, it's my tables. Why is that in the way? It was weird having a little corner missing. Um, you know what? Maybe we'll get in on an NVDL trade. Trying to see how I add a stop loss and a take profit. Okay, you guys can't see it, but I have one of the customization tab up for um anyway, so I have the customization tab up and I'm trying to figure out how to add the um yeah, the things. I'm sorry guys. Stop loss and take profit. Sorry, I had an echo. I didn't realize that my audio was still coming through my other thing. I had my regular trade set up already. I just didn't set up paper trade, I guess. I wish it would let me remove auto send. Doesn't know where is everything at. Okay. It's all kinds of messy, so we're gonna make some changes. Scalping NVIDIA, buying dips. Yeah, I was looking at NVDL, looked like they had a nice dip right there. If I could get this straightened out quickly enough, I might still catch a nice dip on it. But just see if I can. Okay. Okay, I like that a little better. Okay, I like that better. That still doesn't fix the problem I was having. No, I'm pretty sure you can add a a stop loss and a take profit afterwards, but I wanted to place this trade with that already set up. Okay, so it's OCO with brackets, I think. Okay, so we don't want. That's not. No, we're just gonna delete that. Trade this to TR. Wait. Triggers the other two simultaneously. Okay, so two brackets? Nope, one bracket. Yeah, okay. 500, where are we at? What time is it anyway? That's also something you need to pay attention. You should be paying attention to. Is the time of day. It's 11:30. So, what's going on in the Discord? Because I don't know. You know what? We'll just go. We've been watching this one. We're paper trade, and the point is just to get some trading in today. So let's go ahead and bid. Okay, 359. Mm, okay, think we did that right. Didn't catch it. Come up a little bit. We're in. Okay. Now let's see what happens. Well, it's already above where we bought it for. So that's a plus. Okay. And we're going up. Just keep tightening up your stop loss. Even if you get kicked, that's okay. You can always go back in. That's what everybody tells me. You can always go back in. I never seem to listen, but it's true. You know what? Let's just take this limit to there. Why not? We'll be moving it up anyway as we go. So far, We are up 205 on paper trade. So this one's going well. Seems like they always do when I'm paper trading though. And then I get FOMO and I'm like, I should use money. But in reality, I wouldn't have been able to do this specific trade, um, buying 500 shares because they cost 83 bucks a share. That is not cheap. And I'm not on margin. I wonder if I should put that in the description of the videos. That's a cash account. Maybe if that would, people might find that interesting. I don't know. Just, now we're up 327 so far. This has been a good one. Oh, no, I gotta call it. I gotta call it out. I forgot. Because we got some other traders that were buying in VDL. Hmm. Somebody got a steak dinner. Nice. That means the trade went well if you didn't understand that. Well, that means the trade went very well. 84, 31, 32. Still up to 80. So that was worth it. I wish I'd reset this to like 25,000. I don't like that it's got a million shares. Mm, million in buying power. What chart am I looking at? The 5 minute, 5 day, or no, 5 day, 5 minute? There's no way. What is that 5 for? Day. I don't know what the five's for. But it is 1 day, 5 minute. Just a, I hope they're throwing me off. Alright, paying attention to the trade. 84.32. And we're gonna go to the bottom of this candle. Maybe that's a bad idea. But oh well. We've made green. We're up $340. So as long as we don't get stopped out, it's fine. And even if we do, we're up $380. So yeah, let's just pop that up there. We're playing her kind of tight. We're gonna get stopped out, but that'll be okay. Up 375. Yeah. Oh, we got stopped out. So we made 350 bucks on that trade. Yeah. All right. So we could have. Well, I gotta post. Okay, I posted. Got stopped out, but nice and green, which is exciting. We got another trader that's still in. She she said still in VDL now bouncing. Volume's dipping though. It's getting more expensive. People aren't wanting to sell it because they know it'll go up. Could also be the time of day. What time is it? 11:42. I don't know. I think it's gonna stop for just a minute, but then I have a feeling it'll go up. She'll probably make. I think she might be able to get 88 out of it again today. Maybe more. She knows this stock way better than I do. Okay, so we could go back in for another trade on this, but if I'm to follow my rules, I really shouldn't go back into this one um until after it dips again. But I wouldn't say it's necessarily popped yet. It's just gone up. So this might be safe to get into another trade on. I don't know. Earnings 112, 29, 25 after market. Okay. Um, so while we see what, we're just gonna watch NVDL and, kind of get to know this stock a little better. Now, every day could be different, but they do kind of trend and dip and go up in a certain way. So like the more you trade in them, the more you see those patterns and stuff. So we're just gonna keep it and watch it. But while we do that, I'm going to go and add some of my other stocks from Webull onto my very, very tiny Thinkorswim list because I don't see half of the stuff I usually do. Like, what was trending today? PLRZ, ETHU, CEP, TMC, HSDT, ACON, ETH, BA, MSTX. Yeah, see, like, I didn't even see none of this stuff. I'm so upset with you, Weeble. I'm so upset with you. Okay, we're gonna go, ticker symbols. Hmm. But this is only gonna save these to paper trades. I don't want to do this twice. Hmm. What if I can have both paper and cash up at the same time? Hey. Uh, okay. Oh, I don't want to do this twice. Can I create a new list? Personal? No. I have to ask somebody. Nice. Just looking at a trade on RI, is it RIVIN? Yeah. She's made green off of it. It's still green. Almost stopped out. Buy pennies. That's a nice one. Oops, I just exited out of the whole Discord. I gotta pull it back up. Whoops. Meow meow meow. Getting distracted. It's easy to do. I mean, technically, I wouldn't need to trade anymore today. I've made above my goal for the day, but I do want to see what this one does because I am curious if this was a time when I should have gone back in. So we'll keep an eye on it for a little bit. You can also left click and there's an option that pops up. Oh, you can see it. Buy custom with OCO, with stop limit. So there's other options here that I didn't see. I want a line that goes straight out and across, that tells me the price of the current price and shows me on my graph where it would line up with the candle. I want to do that. I don't know how. So, stop it. Stop it. Average exponential. So I have other studies on my regular paper. It's moving average exponential. I have it set, I think it's 8, 12, and something else. I have to look. No, I don't like that at all. We're gonna change that back. I just want to see what it was. What's that? I don't like that either. Nope. That is yucky. Where is my stuff at? Okay, there we are. That would annoy me if I couldn't figure out how to get it back. I could just reset it though. That would just be disappointing. I just want a line like that all the time. How do I do that? Expansion. I don't know. It's not gonna be a drawing. It's not gonna be a line. Maybe a pattern? Hmm. You guys can't see that stuff. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. Guess you just gotta line it up and sorry, have the hiccups. Line it up and guess. You can't see it when you got it over top of that. So this is just one of the moving average exponential studies. So down to studies, edit studies. Hmm. I think I'm doing this wrong. Doesn't look great. Okay, I don't remember how to do that. Oh, hey, Boogie. Hello, Ghostfed. Sorry, I didn't see that. I was zoned in trying to figure out how to edit this chart. Um, so we made 350 so far. We're kind of just fiddling with stuff now. Already made profit today, so don't really have to trade. But also just wanted to see what this one was gonna do. I'm trying to figure out how to add some of my studies on there because they're not basic studies. They have extra stuff to them. Is that not wanting to load? Anyway, how are you? What have you been up to? You working? NVDA looks like it's slowly moving up snail pace. That is one of the sister companies to NVDL, which is what we're currently looking at. Always working. How's the book sales going? I hadn't asked about it in a minute. We have one of your copies, but I'm sure you already know that. Working on more new ones. Yeah, I saw that you've got the advertisement up on your channel for a couple of them anyway, the older ones. Haven't to be honest. I'll figure out once taxes roll around. Yeah, I mean that works. So this one's making a bounce back very, very slowly. I could have hung out for longer and made more green. Like I said, we made 350, so that's not I'm not disappointed. Of course, that was an expensive trade, so it's would rather make more than that off of for what that trade cost. But, you know, making 350 is better than not making it, so hey Trader Z, or yeah. You getting into any trades today? I've not seen you posting. Hi, Rat. Just kind of watching NVDL. SoFi out green, SOV out green, and N and NRIVN now. Nice. Yeah, I see where Lori posted her chart for RIVN. Yeah, loot, baby. NVIDIA teams to build robots that actually listen. Huh. Well, that would be cool. I don't know where that came from, but that would be cool. Muted. So your tier Y did a. That's what I was. Yeah, I got news about that. I meant to post it and then I completely forgot. I didn't even look at TLY. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you. Thank you for bringing that up. Um, I had a dream about super ultra wides in my dream. There were four of them, and it was glorious. I had a baby brother, and he was perfect in every way. Um, so you're so you're dreaming of becoming lawnmower man. And this chart doesn't actually have to be NAK. I'm just putting something up there so I can make an adjustment. This one, let's make this one stretched out. So, if this works the way I think it will, I can just have one stock that I'm looking at, and I can look at the 1 minute, the 2 minute, the 5 minute, and the yearly all at the same time and see how they line up. This one's got studies 12 and 8. How did I get them on that one? Studies. Wait a second, guys. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. I wait, hang on. No, I don't get it. Um, she doesn't get it. She's too young. Happens a good deal. Shut up. I know that was for you. I was actually doing my research on Brett's PC building, and now I'm eyeing them. LOL. Should make it so bed randomly fades out and then back in a new location with spooky sounding transitions. Yeah, but that would only be relevant during Halloween. It'd be kind of silly the rest of the year. I do like my ultra wide. 4 might be a bit much. I'd feel like I'm getting microwaved. Out RIVN. Nice. That's one I haven't even pulled it up today. I was just kind of, I did the one trade and then I wanted to get this set up a little better so I could just kind of quickly through like I do. I wouldn't bother with ultra wide, but super ultra wide, maybe. I won't be gaming in 33:9, but I may make a custom setup where I have a 16:9 screen out in the middle and a panel on each side. Gotta run, PD call. I'll be back. Okay, yeah. 32.9. Okay. I looked at a super way too expensive for me. I was getting kind of frustrated because I still have to do my big boy build and I have not bought all the parts for it yet. And now they're saying that they're overpricing uh RAM and I'm just like, why? I was thinking the same thing though. Game in the middle, stream chat on either side. Um, so what I want to do is I want to have my main monitor and I have two smaller monitors to the side. That way I just kind of do my stuff right here. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just surround myself with screens, but we're not going to do that because I don't want to. But yeah, I just, because I've got one screen up here and then another screen down here, I'd like for them to be bigger and the same size and also attached to a master computer. That would make me happy. But yeah, I could put my chat and everything on one of them and make it a little bit easier for myself. I want my second monitor above the first. I already have a screen above this one, so I cannot do that. No idea why. Though, depending on how far up you have to look, that might give you a headache. Cause like my monitor's set like right at eye level, like, and like when I'm looking up at this one, it sometimes gives me a headache because of how close I am. Price makes sense if you think about it as three OLED monitors besides 392 gaming renders a lot more pixels, so the decreased performance is 40% plus, is more than 40%. Yeah, and it's just not acceptable. Okay, yeah, I butchered the end of that sentence, but I'm sorry. Hey, hang on, be right back. Yeah, it was cat troubles. She's about to lay down. Pixie, there is acceptable. No, the cats were just misbehaving, so I needed to fix that. They know better. They really do. Inserts giddy, giggity gif. Yeah. Um, but yeah, no, they're just brats. Okay, so we were editing these charts. Firstly, this is so. Mm, and the colors are wrong. Okay. Uh, don't see. That it? Turn down paper trades. Style settings. Ha. Appearance. Does that show up? Yeah, it does. I guess pink works. Why not? Well, those are dark red. Actually, I don't even need the volume bars on these. Actually, no, I do need the volume bars, but I can have them overlapping. Settings. Okay, I'm not overlap the volume here. There we go. Everything's moving. I suppose it could be explaining this. Um, I'm just kind of adjusting these charts so they'll look the way I want them to. And this one's fine the way it is because this is the year one. Okay, well, I still want to change the color because it bothers me that it's different because I'm a weirdo like that apparently. Settings, so we'll just adjust that real quick so it does not annoy me. Be better at dark red. I think you can tell the difference between the dark red and the... Hmm. Sorry, this is boring. It's just me fiddling with my charts a little bit. Forgot what I was doing. So charts, I wonder if I can move that. Nope, sure can't. Trade. What is going on? Hmm. Hmm. Settings. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Nope. I want this one to be red. Could be a little bit pink. But I want it to... Oh, that's that order. I want... I want the border to be red. Sure, why not? So this is kind of interesting because you can scan the market on Thinkorswim. So let me just go ahead and do it. So I'll scan. I like to look at things with 5% change. So it pops up all these companies that have had 5%. Well, you know, up at the top. Um, Those are alphabetized though. Um, sort by. Percentage change. That's how I want them to be sorted. Now let's try that again. Okay, so well, I just want 5% change. That's it. There we go. Okay, so anyway, like I said, you can scan the market for whatever thing you're looking for. I like to look at change. Kind of helps me sift through them a little quicker. These are all companies that have had at least a 5% change. Now, you know what happens if I don't choose a change? It'll probably put me companies that have not had any change today. Yep. Yep, so handy thing to do, to use. Handy tools. I'm still getting to know this software, so we're all learning, I guess. Okay, well, NVDL looks like it's slowing down. It will probably still hit somewhere between 86 and 87 by the end of the day. Well, I don't want to sit around and watch it. It's already 12:30. So we're gonna go ahead and hop off here. We'll be back on tomorrow. Well, wait, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so it'll be a little different. Um, Depends on what time I get back, 'cause it's like right in the middle of most of my trading time, unfortunately. Um, yeah, 'cause today's the second, right? Yeah, today's the second. My doctor's appointment's tomorrow. Um, Alrighty, guys. Well, we will catch you later. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.